Animal-shaped buildings. National Fisheries Development Board.
Located in a commercial district of Hyderabad, the headquarters of the National Fisheries Development Board (NFD) looks like a fish out of water. Quite literally, as the four-story building is shaped like a silver carp with 3 fins, a tail, and a gaping mouth. Every morning, the staff enters through a staircase below the left flipper. At their lunch break, you can see them gazing out the round blue eyes, which double as windows. Why did the Indian government build this cartoonish building? Simply because the NFD works to develop the national fisheries industry. Quite a dry-sounding mission for such a fishy office.
The giant koala.
Australia's Grampians National Park is known for its exotic wildlife, particularly dingoes and kangaroos. But the strangest native creature is the one that sits at Dadswell's Bridge, the giant koala, rising up nearly 50 feet. The marsupial looks unintentionally creepy with a grim smile, bulging coffee bean eyes, and hair sticking out of its ears. Sculptor Ben Van Zetten built the giant koala in 1988 out of bronze and steel, and it quickly became a kitschy tourist attraction. In 2009, the animal was named Sam to honor a koala who died in a wildfire and draw attention to their threatened environments. Step between Sam's great claws and you'll be rewarded with ice cream and souvenirs.
Giraffe Child Care Center.
Paris classic architecture stands in stark contrast to the Giraffe Child Care Center. The African mammal's long legs hold up the cantilevered roof in a brilliant example of form follows function. Up on the rooftop, you can clamber on its back and pet the long neck. As you explore the modern nurseries and playgrounds, you'll be delighted to run into other oversized animals. A 2-story polar bear raises his paws up to the balcony, while polka dot ladybugs perch on the patio wall.
Kumbuk River Resort.
The Trojan horse experience comes to life at Kumbuk River Resort, where you can sleep inside a 40-foot elephant made from wood and straw. With big ears, stumpy feet, and a protruding trunk, the beast blends right in with the surrounding Sri Lankan jungle. Enter the elephant villa from under its nose, which opens into a spacious living area, 2 bedrooms, and a bathroom. Climb the ladder into the head for an upper deck filled with art. In line with the elephant theme, all guests receive a free mud bath with their stay.
Chicken Church.
In 1989, a Javanese man dreamt that he should build a church for people of all religions, shaped like a dove wearing a crown. He embarked on the project, but in a classic case of don't count your chickens before they hatch, ran out of money and was forced to abandon it. Locals, however, were intrigued by the dilapidated structure that resembled a squawking fowl. Now, hundreds per day flock to the chicken church, as they dubbed it, which has been revitalized by artists. Pray in rooms that look like jail cells. Eat Indonesian snacks in the cafe, and climb into the crown of the chicken to see views of the surrounding mountains.
Dog, ram, and sheep buildings.
In 1994, a New Zealand couple was frustrated by the lack of customers wanting their wool products. To attract attention from passers-by, they covered a barn with corrugated scrap iron and turned it into a silly sheep head. The ewe was successful in shepherding in curious visitors, so they added to more buildings that look like a ram and a happy dog. You'll find local products inside the ruminants, while the dog holds a visitor center and toilets. Don't miss out on the owner's funky collection of art made from discarded, corrugated metal.
Kura Kura Ocean Park.
If you glance out the window while flying above Jepara, you'll be surprised to see a Godzilla-sized turtle crawling out from the Java Sea and onto the shore. This behemoth is actually Kura Kura Ocean Park, an aquarium that educates visitors about local ocean species and conservation. The structure looks remarkably like a giant Indonesian green turtle, complete with wrinkled skin and a textured shell. Enter from under the raised neck and explore to floors of tanks containing bright sea creatures.
Wat Sampfran Dragon Temple.
Thailand has many flamboyant temples, but few can surpass the fierce Wat Sampfran, located 25 miles west of Bangkok. It's impossible to miss this 17-story pink cylinder that is being strangled by a scaly green dragon. The mythical creature's pointy feet cover some of the upper windows, and its head rises above the roof in mid-roar. This dragon temple was constructed in the early 1980s after the founder saw a vision of it during a 7-day meditative fast. Cover your knees and shoulders and step inside to admire Buddhist relics and statues. Ride the elevator to the roof so you can touch the dragon's beard and gaze at its red nose, as well as take in panoramic views.
The Big Duck.
American roadside attractions are notoriously kitschy, but New York's Big Duck is the quackiest of them all. Hatched in 1931, the 20-foot-tall bird has a white ferro cement body and eyes made from Ford Model T taillights. 3 locals designed it to encourage drivers to make a pit stop and wander inside to buy eggs and duck products. Today, the Big Duck is a beloved local landmark that contains a gift shop. On special occasions, the caretakers dress up the bird in ridiculous outfits. It wears a necklace of Christmas lights in December and an Uncle Sam hat and sash for the 4th of July.
Alamango Restaurant.
The Attack of the Crab Monsters horror movie comes to life in the Philippines, thanks to a frightening restaurant shaped like a crab. When it opened in 1981, Alamango was the go-to spot for seafood dinners and disco parties. However, the 2-story venue soon folded and was left to rot. Once painted bright red, the crustacean has become a monstrosity, with rusting, spiked pincers and bent legs that look ready to scuttle towards you. Regardless, locals have turned the crab into a hangout, quite the sight to see grandpas lounging on plastic chairs and teens playing basketball beneath the ominous-looking claws.
Kindergarten Wolfartsweier.
Degermans invented kindergarten, so it makes sense that they designed a schoolhouse that is the definition of the cat's meow. At kindergarten Wolfartsweier, the children sing, play, and learn inside a big kitty with pointed ears and whiskers. The students enter through the open mouth of Die Kates the cat, giving the impression that they are being swallowed up. The clever design transforms to round windows into eyes, and has added play areas in the outstretched paws. From the upper level, youngsters can slide down the steel tube forms the cat's tail to reach the playground in the back.
Mercouri Kakadu. Crocodile Hotel.
Crikey, Australia has a hotel shaped like a saltwater crocodile. From a bird's eye view, the Mercury Kakadu Crocodile Hotel looks like an 8 to 0 foot long reptile slithering across the landscape. Guests must dodge the spiky white teeth and enter through its jaws. In the belly of the green beast, you'll find luxury hotel rooms and a serene courtyard. The Kakadu Hotel opened in 1988, inspired by the popularity of the Crocodile Dundee movie. Today, it's fully indigenous owned and pays tribute to the native Kikuyu people, who consider the crocodile to be their spiritual ancestor.
The Big Merino.
Nicknamed Rambo, the Big Merino, a 50-foot merino ram that stands tall over Goulburn, New South Wales. Unveiled in 1985, the smug-looking concrete sheep was built to bring attention to local wool products. Travelers can step inside the portly Rambo to see a historic exhibition and buy mohair and sheepskin products. Be sure to go round to the back and take a selfie with his low-hanging, nether region.
Dog Bark Park.
It's Beagle Mania at Anadaho Bed and Breakfast Caldog Bark Park. The inn, nicknamed Sweet Willie, looks like a 30-foot brown and white puppy with floppy ears and a red bow tie. Toby, a 12-foot tall beagle, stands by his side, The themed B&B has only one suite inside Sweet Willie's belly, which you can access by staircase. This room is a dog lover's dream, decorated in canine carpets and bed frames. Get to know the artist couple that runs the Funky Inn, and peruse the dog sculptures that they carve with chainsaws.